space, right? So I just open my MT5. Let's see, testing. I'm trying this thing, so that I'll be sure that when I take a trade, I can take a trade here live on the live stream, right? As you can see. Okay, so the other video is processing. I've not listened to it. So uh, this is this testing, guys. So if you're listening to me, I'm testing the live stream. This is not a a live trading section. I'm just testing the live stream space on the YouTube, right? So if you are joining or if you have joined already, um, kindly take notes, right? So this is UK oil and US oil, right? Clearly there's no divergence on this pair, so there's no trade on this pair. So you can see um what else? Um, okay, so I'll be ending the stream now. I think I've seen what I'm looking for. I can take trade here. I can quickly hit the buy, the sell button here, and and so patience, guys. Patience. Patience is the key, and that's what has helped me in this industry. Patience, right? So if you're not a patient person, you need to learn to be patient about around it. You cannot do without patience, right? If you can't be patient, just leave trading. Just just leave trading, because to lose, you keep losing money from year to year, from month to month, from day to day. If you're not patient, there's no way around it. I keep saying it. So if you're following me on this channel, there's no way around patient. If you're not patient, you need to cultivate the habit. You need to cultivate the character of being patient, right? So I'm going to tell you one way to do it, right? Or two ways. You are going to pray, right? If you're not a Christian, just you just look for a way to do it. But if you're a Christian, you're listening to me, you got to pray, right? And who, the Holy Spirit is the one that gives patience, and that is one. Patience is one of the fruits of the Spirit, right? The fruit of the Spirit, the Bible says, is joy, love, and patience, long suffering, and the rest, right? There are about 9 of them. So patience is one, right? You need to be, you need to have patience. If you cannot, He will give it to you, right? Once you ask for it, He will give you the ability to have patience, and then the patience is a virtue. It will give you the it will give you the gift, right? But then you have a part to play in it. That is what I'm trying to say. You have a part to play in um in patience, because God cannot force you against His will, right? He will allow you to do your thing. You have the MT5, right? You have the trading view, and this thing that keeps changing colors, right? He cannot force you to take a buy or take a sell. And when you want to take a buy or a sell, he cannot force you not to take the trade. He cannot. But that ability or that gift, once you pray, is going to give you the ability to be patient, to be a patient trader. And you don't have to ask him many times or 1,000 times, right? You just need to ask him sincerely from the bottom of your heart, right? That you want to be a patient trader, and he will give it to you. But then to you need to um you have a role to play in being patient, right? You have a role to play, right? And one of the daily things or a practical thing that you can do is you need to um, delay gratification. I'm sure you must have heard that delay gratification. Um, like me, I usually, in every opportunity that I find myself, I usually I will intentionally delay some things. For example, if network is, let me just give the simplest example here. If the network is bad, right, and this thing, what is it called? My network in my country is bad. I will just wait, right? I will wait. I will wait until the network is back, right? So I will just, or if I'm searching something on the internet, um, if I'm searching something on the internet and it keeps loading, keeps loading, keeps loading. I'm sure you must have been in that situation where you are searching something and seems to be loading endlessly. So in my own part, what I will do if I'm the one, I will just keep waiting because that is patient. That is me cultivating the ability um, to be patient, right? So every day present you the opportunity to be patient. You have to take note of it, right? Patient to eat when the food is hot, right? So you have to be patient for it to be cooked before you eat. Patient to maybe you went people on the queue, right? You went to collect money in the bank. You have to be on the queue instead of trying to maneuver your way to go to the front to to collect money. But you have to stay at the back, and you follow you withdraw money when it's your turn, right? That is patient, not trying to buy your way in or give um, the people at the front money so that or lie to them that uh, you, your your wife is in the hospital. You need the money just because you don't want to wait for your turn. So these are the practical examples. So you can't do without patience, guys. Right? You can't do without patience, and it is very, very key in trading. Patience is very key in trading. So I just lost myself. I'm actually testing this thing, guys. So don't mind me. I'm testing the YouTube live stream space so that I can see if this is what I'll be using. Maybe not. The the editing is really tiring, right? It's really frustrating. Let me put it that way. You have to edit, um, put one video on top of another. But here I can quickly switch between apps, right? Yeah, this is um the 75. I can quickly switch to my trading view, right? Okay, look at what I'm talking about. Okay, network is back. This is I'm waiting for this to load and you see. So these are practical examples of being patient, right? Just just yourself to be patient, right? So if you know that you're not person that um, you don't see yourself being a patient person, or you cannot really cultivate this gift, I'm just gonna tell you guys, just stop trading, right? Because what is the use of trying to trade without patience or losing your money at the end of uh, um, like from now till, let's say you plan to trade for 10 years and you don't have patience, you keep losing money for this 10 years, so there's no need. So if you ask me, one thing that you need to start doing right now if you're not profitable yet is delayed gratification, is patient, right? Cultivate the habit of being patient, right? Right. So back to the dashboard. So back to the dashboard, right? So I'm gonna stop the streaming now and and check my audio, my video, and see um if this way where I will be communicating with you guys. So no trade today. Today is Friday, and as you can see, not because today is Friday, because there's no trade. As you can see the charts, right? You can see no divergent. Yesterday to be trading somewhere around there, right? So there's no trade here. But then I'll talk to you later. Bye. Do it to subscribe, right? And if you are subscribed, don't forget to always. I'm trying to end the stream. You see what I'm talking about? I'm still learning this stuff. Okay.